Welcome to week 8. We're at the halfway point of our class. This is an important week. We're covering legal complications and risk management in depth, plus you'll take your midterm exam covering everything we learned so far. And I'll talk about that in just a little bit. So, exercise science facilities operate in a complex legal environment. Ignorance of the law is not a defense. As an administrator, you must understand your legal obligation and how to protect your facility from liability. Failure to exercise the standard of care that a reasonably prudent person would exercise in similar circumstances. 4 elements must be proven. Duty. You owe duty of care. You breach. You violated that duty. Causation. Your breach caused injury. Damages. Actual harm occurred. You'll be judged against the standard of care in your profession. ACSM standards define much of this standard. Following ACSM guidelines aren't just good practice, it's your legal protection. Types of liability. There's what's called direct liability. Your own negligent actions caused the thing. Vicarious liability. Liability for employee's action. Respondent superior. So you're responsible as the employer. Employee causes an action. Premise liability. Duty to maintain a safe environment. And product liability. Injuries from defective equipment. Waivers or releases of reliability can protect you, but they're not bulletproof. To be enforceable, waivers must be clearly written in understandable language, specific about risk being waived, voluntarily signed, legal in your state. Some states limit enforceability there. Never rely solely on waivers. They're just one layer of protection, not a substitute for proper risk management. Every facility needs appropriate insurance coverage. General liability, so these are the types of insurance that you need. General liability insurance, professional liability insurance, property insurance, workman's compensation, equipment insurance, umbrella policies for additional protections. Review coverage annually and after every major changes. OSHA, or the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, requires the following: safe working environments for employees, hazard communication programs, blood-borne pathogen protection, emergency exit access, fire safety compliance, and equipment and maintenance safety. In addition to this, we need to make sure that we are following the American with Disabilities Mandates, or ADA, which includes physical accessibility throughout the facility, reasonable accommodations for members and employees, non-discriminatory policies and practices, accessible equipment and services. ADA compliance isn't optional. It goes beyond the physical access. HIPAA and state law protect health information. Your facility must secure all member health information. That should be locked up in a lockable file, or it should be, if it's online, it needs to be very password protected so doesn't get hacked. Limit access to need-to-know basis. Maintain confidentiality policies. Have breach notification procedures. Train staff on privacy requirements. Your best legal defense is proper documentation. You want to make sure you maintain detailed incident reports. Document all screening and consent processes. Keep equipment maintenance logs. Record staff training. Document policy compliance. Preserve records per retention requirements. And finally, beyond insurance and waivers, you want to make sure that your vendors have indemnification clauses, independent contractor agreements, joint venture contracts with clear liability allocations, and suborganization rights. So this week we have a lot going on. So you're going to do an AI enhanced legal compliance and risk management plan. Again, I have details there. You have the Chapter 5 practice exam, which will help you with your midterm exam. Your midterm exam is due Sunday by 11:59 p.m. You have the time requirements there. It is open book. It's an online. I just assume that you're going to use your textbook and notes and whatever. I don't have a problem with that. Okay. And this week you'll read Chapter 7, and we'll have our seventh Courage and Call-In discussion. If you have questions about everything, please feel free to reach out to me.